Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon White. So last part we explored around, we talked to some of the citizens here in Kunosa Town, and we learned about the legend of a monster that only comes at night. Then after that, I did some more big stadium and small core training. Now as you can see, now the only sort of level ups I got were all of the Pokemon except for my Zekrom. Yeah, aside from my Crocodile, who actually got to level 63. Who got to level 63 before. But however, with the rest of my team, except for my Zekrom, yeah, they have now all reached up to level 63 as well. So yeah, now it is really just a matter of getting my Zekrom up to that same level. Alright. Today we are now gonna be going to the next route. But first off, as you can see, yeah, now like I said previously, now that it's nighttime in Kunosa Town, which means everybody has gone off to their houses. Now, I don't know if they say different dialogue, even if they are inside their houses or not, but honestly, I don't really care too much to find out. But anyways, now we're gonna be going through Route 13, and we're starting off by battling the trainers Buneary. Now, as you can see, Buneary here essentially has the same sprite from Platinum. Yeah, and now with Buneary, now Buneary really likes to make a little jump occasionally. Yeah, I mean, considering that Buneary is obviously a rapid. But anyways, Snubbull. Anyways, as you can see, Snubbull here essentially has the same sprite from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yeah, and the way that it's trying to pull off that intimidating look for it. And now for Shroomish. Now Shroomish here has also has a brand new sprite, where Shroomish really wants to jump up like crazy. Yeah, Shroomish really likes jumping around. And also, yeah, the Shroomish export really had to put my Zekrom to sleep. Nah, whatever. But anyways, now we're done with that. Now I'm gonna be spending some time, of course, trying and find and catch some Pokemon that we can find here. Now, as for the Pokemon that we can find here, now, all of them are new ones. Yeah, ones that we have not seen in the wild yet. And they are Golbat, Tangela, Swallow, Lunatone, Solrock, Absol, and a Drifblim. And if you encounter Pokemon through the rustling grass, you can actually have yourself a chance to encounter not only Crobat, but also Camerupt too. So essentially, if you want to skip Golbat or Tangela altogether, you can do that if you want to. And then, as for the Pokemon that you can find in the water, there are also brand new ones there too. Now, starting with the regular surfing. Now, if you are just doing a regular surfing, then you'll be able to encounter Staryus, Wingulls, and even a Pelipper's. But anyways, now we got Solrock, the Meteorite Pokemon. Yeah, Solrock is definitely a perfect definition of a Meteorite. But anyways, now through the surfing ripples, now as for the ripples while surfing, you'll be able to encounter not only Corsolas, but also Starmies as well too. So yeah, that's right now. If you want to skip Staryu entirely, you can also do that too. And now, through fishing, Now, you can still find Krabbies and Love Disc here as well. But now, I believe this is the first route where you can encounter not only Shelter, but also Cloister too. So, and then through Swarm, and if you just happen to get lucky enough, you have the chance to find some Shuppets. You have the chance to find some Shuppets that are swarming here too. So yeah, there's definitely once again a good variety of variety of Pokemon that you can get here as well. But anyways, now as you saw as well, we managed to get Golbat. And hello, Drifblim. Yeah, am I really gonna go for the same thing like I did with Route 12? Where I almost caught every single Pokemon there. Okay, now let me see if I can just weaken the Drifblim just Really? Again? Last time it was Pinsir and now Drifblim. Come on, really, Zekrom? That's twice now. That's twice you had to get a crit on a wild Pokemon that I wanted to get. Oh my god, am I really going back to the beginning of the series? Where Embor, back when it was a Tepig, kept on getting crits on Pokemon over and over? Yeah, I still friggin' remember that. It was insane where Tepig just kept on getting crit after crit, and it was only in the friggin' beginning, man. But anyways, Tangela. Now as you can see, Tangela here also has a brand new sprite for himself. Now Tangela, with his animation, Tangela really likes to move those little vines of his constantly. Now, I'm not sure if Dragon Wave will weaken him just enough. Nope. Okay, yeah, Zekrom is definitely way too strong for Tangelas. Yeah, at this point, Zekrom is definitely way... Yeah, I think at this point, yeah, my Pokemon are definitely way too strong to handle or try to weaken all of these Pokemon. And unfortunately, I'm not going to get Tangela or Drifblim back. Which, yeah, since this is our third Golbat encounter, so... But, however, though, we can still encounter the same Pokemon within an area that is actually pretty close to here. And for those of you who have been paying attention to the Lacanosa legend, yeah, may recall the area that I am talking about. So yeah, this won't be the only chance for us to be able to get all these Pokemon. Yeah, but anyways, now this guy's Nincada. As you can see as well, Nincada here also has a brand new sprite. Although, actually, it kind of looks very similar to all of his other sprites, really. Yeah, well more so his Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum sprite, really. Yeah, considering his Gen 3 sprite, yeah, Nincada was more so looking at you. But as for Gens 4 and 5, Nincada really looks like he's looking at the opponent. Yeah, but it's more so with this sprite in Gen 5. Yeah, I think he's just a more updated version of his Gen 4 sprite. But anyways, everyone, Mothim here. As you can see as well, now Mothim essentially has the same sprite from a Diamond and Pearl. Let's see, yes, but as you saw, yeah, Mothim really likes to hover around, just a tad, you know. But anyways, good job, Zekrom. Finally reaching level 63. Alright, nice +4 for attack, and good +3 for HP and special attack. Although that kind of sucks, considering that my Zekrom just KO'd that Tangela. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be not as easy just trying to weaken them with a dragon breath, so I can actually get them to be friggin' paralyzed and whatnot. But oh well, what are you gonna do? But anyways, oh yeah, that's right. Now we get this, and now with this girl here, Yeah, now it says that this Wingull here, yeah, apparently lost 3 grams, which are essentially letters. Yeah, which are essentially our letters. And you'll find one. Yeah, and what you just saw is when you've actually found one. And now, once you have found all 3, that girl will give you a reward for it. But anyways, now we're just gonna be battling. This guy. And of course, he's an artiste. Oh yes, oh wow, yes, Camerupt. Alright, Camerupt here, as you can tell, Camerupt here definitely has a brand new sprite as well. Although, yeah, it kind of looks dull enough, to be honest, considering, yeah, even though Camerupt really did not get a sprite, although actually, I think Camerupt did get a sprite change between Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, despite not being in the Platinum decks. Yeah, I think it was either normal or Camerupt. Yeah, but the animation for Camerupt or normal were different within Diamond and with a Diamond and Pearl or Platinum. Honestly, I cannot recall. But anyways, I'm back to Gem 5's Camerupt. Yeah, Camerupt, yeah, it definitely looks updated enough. But honestly, I just find it just a bit dull for my liking, honestly. Excuse me. But anyways, yeah, even though we did not get Drifloon before, yeah, even though I wanted to skip past that grass, but we actually managed to encounter another Drifloon. So yeah, this is definitely my chance for me to be able to get one this time. Yeah, and thankfully, since the Drifloon, and it's a good thing too, considering that Zekrom did not get a crit with that friggin' Dragon Breath again. Yeah, which means I can actually have myself a chance to actually get Drifloon. And there we go. Drifloon, come, baby. Bring! Drifloon, the blimp Pokemon. Yeah, as you can tell, yeah, Drifloons are your... Yeah, well, they may look like regular blimps, but they can actually carry people away. Well, more so Drifloons than Drifblimps, considering. Yeah, Drifloons are known for carrying children away. But anyways, now if you want to, you can actually give only the 1 or 2 grams you found to Wingull right now, if you want to. But I would say, yeah, to avoid having to go back to her, yeah, I would say, wait until you've gone all 3, then go back. Yeah. Excuse me. There's a specimen who says that he will fight with wonderful Pokemon. Well, with wonderful Pokemon, I'm hoping they're ones that we've not seen in this game so far. Oh, but he does have one. Tentacruel! Now Tentacruel here essentially has the same sprite from Diamond and Pearl. Although sort of similar as well to its, although it was kind of almost similar to the sprite that I got for Platinum. Yeah, but the only difference with Tentacruel between Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, it was only the, tentacles, really. Yeah. But anyways, Tentacruel. But anyways, now Tentacruel, on the other hand, yeah, unlike a Tentacruel, it definitely has a brand new sprite. Although actually, it kind of looks almost similar to its sprite for Diamond and Pearl. It's just that it's got more, but it still looks like it's just been flipped. Anyways, everyone, now we also got Qwilfish here. Now, Qwilfish, even though it looks very similar to its sprite from Diamond and Pearl, yeah, it looks like, to me, it looks like a more updated version of the sprite of Qwilfish from Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, although, honestly, I think it could be the same one, too. Yeah, I'm just not fully sure. Yeah, honestly, I forget. Anyways, what do you say? Sure, looking for a gram. Looking for a gram, are you? Well, how could this be it? It fell on my head just now. I bet it did. Here, give this to Wingull. Yeah, I definitely will be doing that, bitch. But anyways, yeah, now we got Gramps 1 and 2, now we just need to find a third one. But first, now you can continue to go downwards, or you can go around this way, in order for us to get to the area that we can find the same Pokemon within the grass that I just talked about. But anyways, now since we're on the water, yeah, I may as well try to find if I could get both Staryu and not only Staryu but also Wingull too. Although I'm pretty sure Staryus are more common than Pelipper's, but definitely not more common than Wingull. So it's honestly really in the middle if I'm just not having to encounter Staryu as well. But anyways, now we have got our own Wingull, the seagull Pokemon. Yes, Wingulls are your typical seagulls, who we've seen quite a lot within the anime. Yeah, when it comes to birds that are usually flying around, it's honestly usually Wingulls that we keep seeing. Yeah, even more than freaking Pidgeys. Yeah, we've honestly seen more Wingulls than Pidgeys flying. We've honestly seen more Wingulls than Pidgeys that are full whole line around in the anime. Jeez. But anyways, come on, Staryu. Nope, it is another Wingull. Okay, yeah, honestly, I had a feeling. But oh well, what are you gonna do? But however, this isn't. Now I believe this is not the only location where we can find Staryu. So, although I'm thinking I could be wrong, or am I thinking of the sequels? Yeah, I may be thinking of the sequels, considering. Yeah, I definitely recall the next town definitely it was definitely the place where you can get yourself some Staryus. But I'm thinking that's only for the sequels. But anyways, go here and we get ourselves the item that is definitely very useful to a Pokemon that it is still very rare to find. And now let us create the shortcut back here. And with that said, folks, I think that shall be all I am going to be doing for this part. And so, until the next part, I'll see you guys next time.